Hello everyone, and welcome back to E.M.A.N, Effectively Making a Noise. Today we're going to start on Volume 2 of the World's Bible Story Library, and it's from Jacob's Dream to the Exodus. Today's story is titled Jacob's Dream at Bethel. And in volume 2 and the rest of the readings that we have, at the end, I'm going to ask questions. And I would love for you guys to comment, answer the questions so that I have some kind of feedback on how I'm doing. Just answer the questions and we'll discuss them. Okay, here we go. Jacob's Dream at Bethel. Genesis chapter 28, verse 6 through Genesis chapter 29, verse 14. When Esau was 40 years old, he married a Canaanite woman by the name of Judith, the daughter of Beri, and another Canaanite woman by the name of Bashemath, the daughter of Elon. And we are told that Esau and his wives were a trial, meaning something that bothers or troubles, to Isaac and Rebekah. Esau learned that his father Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to Paddan to take a wife from there, and that he charged Jacob not to marry one of the Canaanite women. Esau also knew that Jacob had obeyed his father and mother and had gone to Paddan. So when Esau realized that the Canaanite women did not please Isaac his father, he decided to take a wife from among his own people. He went to Ishmael, Abraham's son, and took as a wife, besides the wives he had, one of Ishmael's daughters. Her name was Mahalath, and she had a sister by the name of Nebajoth. While Jacob left his home at Beersheba and started on the long and lonely journey to Haran, more than 400 miles away. When he reached a certain place in the hill country about 10 miles north of Jerusalem, he decided to spend the night there, because the sun had set. Taking one of the many stones in the place, he used it for a pillow and lay down there to sleep. And Jacob had a wonderful dream that night. In his dream, he saw a great ladder set up on the earth, the top of it reaching to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending, which means going up and coming down on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said to Jacob, I am the Lord God of Abraham your father, and the God of Isaac. I will give the land on which you are lying to you and your descendants. And your descendants shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And through you and your descendants shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Behold, I am with you, and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land. For I will not leave you until I have done that of which I have spoken to you. Then Jacob awoke from his sleep and said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. And he was afraid and said, How fearful is this place! There is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. So Jacob arose early in the morning, and took the stone which he had used for a pillow, and set it up as a pillow, and poured oil on the top of it. And he called the name of that place Bethel, which means house of God. The old Canaanite name for the town near Bethel was Luz. Then Jacob made a vow to the Lord, saying, If God will be with me, and will keep me wherever I go, and will give me bread to eat and clothes to wear, so that I may come again to my father's house in peace, then the Lord shall be my God. And this stone, which I have set up as a pillow, shall be God's house. And of all that you shall give me, I will surely give a tenth to you. Then Jacob left Bethel and went on his journey, and came at last to the land of Paddan. He came to a well where a number of shepherds were gathered with their flocks of sheep. Jacob said to them, My brothers, where are you from? They said, We are from Haran. He said to them, Do you know Laban, the son of Nahor? They replied, "Yes, we know him." Jacob inquired, "Is he well?" They said, "He is well. And behold, here comes his daughter Rachel with the sheep." While Jacob was still speaking with the shepherds, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. Now when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of his mother's brother Laban, and when he saw the sheep of Laban, he went up and rolled the stone from the well's mouth, which means opening where water can be taken out, and watered the flock of Laban his uncle. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and wept aloud. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's relative and that he was Rebekah's son. And Rachel ran and told her father. When Laban heard that Jacob his sister's son was there, he ran out to meet him and embraced him and kissed him and brought him into his house. Jacob told Laban many things about his family in Beersheba and how his parents had sent him to Haran to find a wife from among his own people. And Laban gave Jacob a warm welcome, saying, "Truly you are my bone and my flesh." And Jacob remained with Laban in Haran for what proved to be a very long and eventful period of his life. I hope y'all can bear with me not pronouncing names correct. I'm real cold with these biblical names here, but I try my best and I do what the Lord tells me to do. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, and like I said, please leave me some feedback on the questions that I'm going to leave with this podcast episode. So from here on out, I will have questions that will go along with the episodes. Give me your feedback. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. And peace.